Thanks for staying with us. We are talking everything holiday season, especially the food. And we have quite the spread in front of us. A Southern food tradition. You guys have nailed it down. We have Cole Arimas. I can never say your last name, Cole. Will you say it for
You're
me?
not alone. Cole Arimas.
I thought I was going in
You
the
were
right
close.
direction.
You were
Okay, and then Laura Clay.
Yes.
Cole is executive chef and owner of Epping's on Eastside, and Laura is the pastry chef at Poppy and Olive.
Yeah.
So, which is within Epping's. It sounds
It is,
confusing,
yeah.
but it's not.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk about these holiday traditions, these biscuits, these rolls, and then we're going to talk about some lunch catering options as well that Epping's is now doing, which is amazing. So, thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, thanks
for having us.
All right, Southern tradition, break it down for us.
Okay. Parker House rolls and beaten biscuits have their history in the late 1800s. Beaten biscuits actually go a little bit earlier than that, but the first recorded recipe is 1800s. So they both have a weird history. Parker House is from the Parker House Hotel in Boston, and kind of a cute story. There was a disgruntled chef, and he threw a bunch of rolls into an oven. They fell and flopped over and created their telltale pocket. So now they have these little pockets so you can just insert bread. They became so popular that then they had the namesake. They were the namesake bread of the hotel.
Gotcha.
So that's where those come from.
Okay.
Beaten biscuits are called beaten because originally the dough was beaten with anything that the chef could get their hands on. So rolling pins, axe handles, hammers, anything. They're very labor intensive. You beat air into them. They were before leaveners, so no rise in them as we do have with the rolls. So you would beat the dough to get air into it to make it rise a little bit.
Yeah, they're almost flat. They're kind of,
Yeah.
they don't even look like rolls. At first I
Yeah.
thought you brought cookies in hand.
Yeah. They're very pale. They maintain their dough color even though they are baked. They're almost like a cracker. They're akin to hardtack or a sea biscuit. So the bread that you would take on sea voyages with you. They last for a very long time, and they're the perfect vessel for country ham because they have such a mild flavor.
Ah, which is perfect for Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is.
I love it. Can I try it?
Yes, please do. Yeah, absolutely.
Go
Get
for
some.
it.
Good.
Yes.
I'm glad you told me it was like hardtack, though. I also just would have been expecting like a
Oh yeah, no, they're
nice goodness and
it's
break
like
it through, though.
between a biscuit and a cracker. So they're really nice. They have a really deep tradition here in Kentucky.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so they're almost extinct, and I'm trying to bring them back now that I've figured out how to make them.
Well, hello, let's talk now. Because you can go into the restaurant and actually order these and
You
bring
can,
them
yeah.
home for your own Thanksgiving dinners as well.
Yes, that's my goal, is to have anyone at all call in and order as many as they'd like, and then I will provide them. They can come pick them up and take as many as they want home with them for Thanksgiving and through Christmas.
That is really good.
I love that you're trying to revive that. That's amazing in itself. Well, what else are you doing in the bakery there?
bakery?
Yeah, what kind of pastries are we making?
Well, I'm working with another restaurant and another store downtown, so I'm kind of working on more bars, more different cookies and things for the holidays. And then our next immediate project is a big gingerbread house for display in the front of the restaurant.
Oh, you're going to
fun.
have to come back with that. Or actually, we'll have to go there
You'll
and
have to
do
go
that
there.
one.
Yes, it's gonna be
That's amazing. Well, hello, Epping's on Eastside is going to look very, very festive here.
Well, we hope so.
Very, I mean, that's amazing. Monica
done.
hasn't gone yet, so we have to get her
well,
in
that's a
there, and I
shame.
think that just,
But I looked at pictures and it's beautiful.
it really, really is. You have a beautiful restaurant there. The bar's beautiful. It's kind of sectioned off that you can kind of sit in either place, but it's open. It's amazing. I can go on and on and on about it. The
is really
food's
pretty.
fantastic.
And we would let you.
Let's just keep talking. You know I'll keep talking. Well, Cole, you're doing lunch catering now.
Yeah, we're trying to start, well, we've got our feet underneath us finally, and, it's always been kind of in the plan to do box lunches for, office buildings or, whoever wants them, or even on-site caterings if you want us to bring, a buffet for lunch and those kinds of things. We just did a couple of caterings in the last couple of weeks that got our feet wet enough that we feel comfortable throwing it out there that, anything on the lunch menu, and we've got, so many different options. And with the chef team that I have between Cole's and Epping's and Poppy and Olive, we can pretty much do anything that anybody wants.
You really do have a lot of things on the menu. Let's talk about kind of what's on the menu for this season.
Well, fall and winter are my favorite things, so we try to get into, some heavier braised items. We've been doing pastrami short ribs at Cole's. We had ossobuco at Epping's the last couple of weeks. Which always brings us back to charcuterie.
Yes.
Anything that we can do with the hog or, beef, or, we're getting ready to do some duck processing and things like that. But like our bologna sandwich that's on the menu, all beef, made in house, smoked. It's hard to beat.
It doesn't look like the bologna that comes in the little,
No.
the little
bologna
package
sandwich that I ate in the
No,
fridge.
it's not your mom's bologna, that's
Yeah.
for sure. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
My favorite thing to ask is just always like, what's your favorite? What's your favorite thing on there?
It just depends on the day. The bologna sandwich, the Reuben is probably my favorite lunch item that we have, or sandwich item, because we make the pastrami. Laura makes the rye bread. We make the sauerkraut. We make the Thousand Island. So it's truly a scratch kitchen as far as those things go. For me, it's this time of year is pot roast and chili, and those kinds of items. It's like my favorite time of year, because I love things that you throw in a pot or a pan and let it go for 3 or 4 hours.
comfort food.
Absolutely.
Comfort food.
Yep.
We're going to have to get you in there.
Exactly. If you got pot roast, I'm there. And these. And these I'm there too. Don't you worry.
Also, let's talk about, you have salads, because you brought this salmon salad, because I've had your trout in your restaurant, and it's amazing, the rainbow trout. I haven't had the salmon, but looking at it, is this one of the options that we can do if we're going to do kind of
this is on the bar menu, and also on the lunch menu. The bar menu Monday through Friday, we run happy hour 4 to 6, so it's a discounted rate there. But we kind of keep it easy. You can add steak to a salad. You can add salmon to a salad. Really, whatever proteins we have. We even have people that add bologna to salads, which I love those people.
Interesting choice.
Well, where are you located? Because we want to come see you.
We're at 264 Walton Avenue, down in the warehouse block.
And definitely check out their website, because your menu is up there.
Absolutely.
And thank you for bringing these back.
yes.
You're going to make a lot of
Love it.
people happy. Thank you both so much for being here. We appreciate it. Happy
great.
Friday. Have a good weekend.